Hello, Chaos Craft fans. Oh, right. Gotta go to dark right as I start streaming. Well, we've had some interesting developments. Excuse me. As you can see, the Mortys are running amok, and they've taken advantage of the slight, I don't want to say slight, but I don't want to say a bug either because it's something I'm aware of, but they've taken advantage of the fact that I'll let them craft certain things a little prematurely, but they do have to have the right elements. They just don't need to be by a crafting block. And so these guys clearly have crafted stone steps, seems to be their forte. Someone went a little nuts with that over here. And what's really blowing my mind is I've got what I'm told is carpet. I'm afraid to hit it because it'll destroy it, but I can't. I think it's carpet. I don't think it's snow. I'm pretty sure that's how that works, plus a melt down here, or I don't know. But check this out. Look at that. Made an entire thing of, I'm pretty sure that's just wool. So they've been hunting and gathering wool and moving stone around a little bit, which could be a bug. I don't see anything specifically that says this is the history from, I guess, this morning. So they might have done it last night because I had to restart because there was an issue. So I could have lost, this could have happened yesterday. But, yeah. That's kind of crazy. They're getting further. Also, I don't think this is intentional, but they've trapped a bunch of mobs down here. I don't think that's intentional. I don't think they're that smart yet, but that would be cool if they were. Trying to look around and see if there's anything else I missed. Big things yesterday, programmatic-wise. I added a bias neuron, which, if this is this is any indication, the bias neuron is working. I dug the tops off all the trees. That's slightly newer. And I also added what I call the output group. And the way that works is that we had, for example, they had a bunch of different equips going on. So like right there's two equips next to each other. Equip air and equip rotten flesh, right? And if both of them were true, and the same thing would equip both, it would try and equip both of them, but basically whatever the last equip was would end up being true. So we want certain outputs to be able to fire off at the same time, like turn and walk, maybe, or walk and attack, because if you're retreating, you want that to be true. But when it comes to stuff like equip, we only want you to equip one thing per turn. So by grouping them, we just select the highest one and try to run that one. Same thing with crafting. That way they don't try and craft the last thing on their list, which prevents them from crafting something higher. Because of its because the outputs. Basically, they could if I didn't have this grouped where only the highest one gets crafted, they might get stuck crafting the last recipe they had in mind, taking away resources from another more important recipe. Let's just say they're crafting like wooden buttons instead of crafting tables and placing crafting tables, which is what I'm going for. So that is probably why we're seeing a more diverse crafting set. They probably killed a sheep or two, or something killed a sheep or two, and they picked up the wool and started doing stuff with it. I don't think they've learned to shear yet. I don't think they've figured that one out by any stretch of the imagination. This is interesting here. But yeah, so that's where we're at. Those were the two big revelations yesterday. Everybody's telling me I need to start putting in darkness indicators, figure out, so they can see or affect their vision. If it's dark out, make their vision worse and actually impede it, so they are more inclined to gravitate towards lighter blocks and stuff like that. So that's probably pretty high on the list. As you can see, I got the UIs cleaned up. Thank you, Super Jerry and Mechanist. You guys have been, those are the other guys contributing. If you'd like to contribute, check out the show notes. I'm sure there's a link to it in there. Hop on Discord. You guys can pull down the source code and run this mod yourself. We had I think 1 or 2 people in the past 7 days sign up for it, so just tip me up. I'll get you a login for it. But yeah, this is all. I think this is mainly Mechanists, and the rest of it's Super Jerry. But so they're contributing as well, adding in things. And I mean, the more that help out, the more we're gonna see cool stuff. The more people that run this thing training, like Mechanists, already saw them place crafting tables, which I have not seen them do yet. So yeah, these guys have been getting trapped. It's tough to say if they're. I guess he's probably not that trapped, but it doesn't appear to be intentional. But yeah, exciting stuff. Observe. We can just kind of float around with them and see what they're doing. Sometimes I just let this thing stream and let observe go. I think we're also going to add in new skins pretty soon. The being is it's more of a visual thing. I will make that an observable attribute eventually. I'm hitting shift, by the way, to switch around. I'm not seeing. Oh man, finally saw one that was. Nope. All right. Do something cool, guys. Oh, this is a very lazy species. The jellyfish species. Alright, with that said, I think I'm going to wrap up. Again, please hop online and, if you guys want to download the mod and try and run it, be my guests or contribute to it, please, by all means. Other than that, I'm on Twitter /schematical, Patreon /schematical. We could always use that for the server costs. Any help there is always hugely appreciated. Share it with your friends. If you got no money, share it. Tell people about it. It's kind of fun stuff. So, more just come soon. Thanks. And goodbye.